Hello everyone, this is Ascending High Priestess. I hope you guys are doing well. If you are new, welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you have been with me from the very beginning, thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's start. For those of you who are looking for the Cancer reading and you are a Cancer or are just peeking in to the Cancer energy, I did do the extended Cancer reading, so you guys could check it there. For those of you who have been with me for a really long time, thank you, thank you, thank you. I am doing personal readings now, so if that's something that you guys are interested in, just look at the description box. And there are tarot cards still available. These are the tarot cards that I did design. So if you guys are interested in tarot cards or collect them, you could find the description in the box. Okay. And I think that's it. And like always, if this message doesn't resonate with you, there are plenty of other messages in the channel that can or may resonate with you. These are timeless readings. So again, whatever you don't find here, you may find in another reading. So let's get started and see. I am calling my spirit guides and my ancestors of the highest white light to help me channel and read the messages that I need to provide for the collective at this time. Thank you. Okay, let's see. All right, 10 of Cups. So for a lot of you, you are working on the happily ever after. You are working on fulfillment, but there is a battle that you have been facing or that you have been dealing. So for some of you, this battle may be, I'm thinking, for some of you, it's actually overthinking. You're overthinking certain things. You're overthinking on how to find this happiness for yourself, how to get it all together. For some of you, I'm hearing that finances have something to do with it. I'm also hearing you're questioning whether or not you are in the right space or have the right partner this time around, okay? So let's see what messages pop up. I'm hearing that it has been a battle for a lot of you. For some of you, it is due to financial stability, okay? So financial stability may be something that you guys are still struggling with. You want to provide either for your family or you want to be in a place where you could provide for your loved ones. You want to take this, as much as you are worried, you want to embrace this, or Spirit wants you to embrace this brand new chapter of your life with some innocence, okay? With some innocence. They want you to be able to kind of look back and not miss the fun of creating a family, creating that space, and creating that love that you so deserve, okay? This is a brand new chapter of your life, and Spirit is moving you forward, okay? So for a lot of you, this is going to be forward movement when it comes to this chapter in your life, okay? For a lot of you, you have walked away from a lot of BS, okay? A lot of emotional baggage, a lot of things that emotionally just didn't suit you anymore. For a lot of you, I even saw like someone just drop a bag on the floor, okay? You just like, you walked away from it. There was a lot of things in your, could have been from your childhood. It could have been from a previous engagement I'm hearing, or a previous relationship that was just weighing you down, that you no longer even want to be associated with that period of your life. For a lot of you, these struggles, weighed very heavily on you. Like I said, but you have, a lot of you have alchemized negative energy. A lot of you have done the internal, I'm hearing for some of you went through therapy, but you have gone through a lot of internal changes from the way you think about yourself to the way you react to certain people, okay? Yeah, because you, at the end of the day, this is what you're longing for, and this is what you're fighting for. You are fighting for that Two of Cups. For a lot of you, you want to be in a Queen of Pentacles, I'm sorry, Queen of Pentacles energy, okay? So you're working, and that's regardless of whether or not you are female. So you're working very diligently to kind of increase your income in one way or the other. For a lot of you, you know there's struggles, but you know that you have to keep moving. For a lot of you, you kept moving because you had children. For some of you, it's just your sheer will to persevere and to keep moving on. So you are looking at this road as, okay, this is all new for me. This is, this is what I want. This is what I need. So I'm going to keep going forward. And a lot of you have alchemized a lot of this negative energy or a lot of the bullshit, okay? You have alchemized it. You have somehow turned it around, and there's a lot of people that are looking at you like, how the heck did this person, how the heck the collective managed to do this? How is it that they were able to fight all these things that were in their way and move with such, fierceness into, I'm hearing into the dark sky, which is, for a lot of you, you may have even fled a home or an environment in the middle of the night, okay? For a lot of you, you felt like you were doing this on your own, but you always had support. You always had support and love from your guides, okay? Yep. There's one guide in particular. For some of you, it may be St. Michael. For others of you, it's just an older gentleman, an older guide. So it could be a father, grandfather, uncle, or someone you may not even know from your lineage that is always by your side and that's always trying to show you the best options possible, okay? Like, what is the road that you need to take? This person has been giving you hints. This person may be born in August, or maybe you were born in August. They had a very, very, they had a tough life, okay? But they always try their best, okay? They always try their best, and they always try, especially towards the end of their journey. They always try to see things, the positive side to things, and they kind of want to kind of help you with that. There may have been towers, okay? There may have been a lot of towers, and this might have started with a tower in your life. This might, definitely is an end of a cycle and the beginning of a new one, because again, newness in finances, newness on the road that you're traveling, and the end of a cycle. So you could finally find that Two of Cups and find your Ten of Cups at the end of the road, because there's going to be justice, okay? Justice brought in for you. This may be a childhood, I'm hearing either connected to a childhood dream, a childhood person. And you're just going to have to be a little bit more patient, okay? A little bit more patient when it comes to this, because there's something that you're going to have to kind of like look into. You're going to have to not only look into it, but there may be a choice that you may have to I'm hearing review, paperwork. There's something that you're going to have to sort of look into. That way, again, your 10 of Cups could be achieved, okay? Let's see what other messages pop up for you. What other messages? Let's see. Let's look into this. What other messages do you have for the collective regarding this situation? Date. For some of you, you're going to be dating, okay? Or Spirit's just asking you to maybe date a little bit more so you could find that person. For some of you, you know, this could be related to an ex-lover. For some of you, maybe your ex, you want to get back with an ex, or your ex is looking to get back with you. For some of you, this is a completely different person. And maybe that is the choice that you're going to have to make, okay? Whether you go and find happiness with a new person or work it out with an ex, okay? For some of you, again, you are looking at those finances, okay? You're making sure that this time around those finances are being taken care of, that you are walking on stable ground. For some of you, you know, everybody here is an adult. You may or think you're gonna find someone with a hookup, okay? And maybe, you know, a lot of this was very heavy because of an addiction. And as I stated many times on my channel, addictions can be numerous things, okay? So maybe addictions drained your finances, maybe friends got in the way, maybe your significant other, you know, stepped out on you. So there was a lot of different things. But for a lot of you, this is going to be a new love, okay? A new love. Let's see. What does the collective's person have to say regarding this situation, please and thank you? Sometimes I stay away thinking about you, okay? So sometimes this person, you or this person, may be in each other's minds. I left when I saw you with someone. So maybe you saw them with someone. They were hooking up with someone. Or maybe they saw you with someone. And, you know, you may be missing this person again. Or they may be missing you and they wish that they could, you know, kind of tell you certain things about their days or their nights. Let's see. What other messages do you have for the collective, please and thank you? Oop. Let's see. I can't talk to you right now. So for a lot of you, maybe you still have a lot of hard feelings and they may be embarrassed about, you know, showing up and trying to talk to you. You were right. So this person may feel like you were right all along. And obviously they're missing something about you. Okay, so they are still very attracted to you. One more, please. One more, please, and thank you. People don't believe me. So there is something about this person. Maybe they have lied. You know, that could have been one of the reasons why there was a split. There may have been a lie that they told or a lie that they spread or some sort of miscommunication. And, or maybe, you know, they told you that they were single when they were not. And this is why things happened. Okay, let's see. What other messages can you provide for the collective at this time, please and thank you? Yeah, this person had player energy. This person definitely had player energy. So this person was probably stepping out on you. But again, there's that new energy. For a lot of you, your finances will provide for you in a way that perhaps you were not being provided for in the past. And this time around, you're going to make sure that you are taking care of number one. This person may also be an energy vampire, okay? So they may be using you for your energy, or you felt like they were using you for your energy, okay? This person or you have a God-given talent that you may not be using right now, or maybe Spirit wants you to dabble in that a little bit more, because it seems like maybe the extra cash that you are looking for may come from that. So for some of you, it could be you're a singer, you're in a band, you're a writer, artist, comic, I'm even hearing. Yeah, they really want you to sort of focus on something that you really, for some of you, that you've wanted for a really, really long time, even, you know, since your childhood. So look into that. And you've been thinking a lot, like how to move around, how to kind of manage certain things. This is why, in a way, you have let go of a lot, because you are thinking, you're constantly thinking. For some of you, you may have suffered job loss, or maybe the person that you're thinking about suffered job loss. But you feel like there's certain things that you were expecting, maybe from this relationship or from your past, that just didn't happen. It could have been anything. It could have been an engagement, fulfillment, joy, something that you wanted just didn't rise to the occasion, okay? For a lot of you, you need to kind of meditate a little bit more, because there is something, some sort of knowledge that you do have, not just about this situation, but in general, that it's going to help you and others. So you do have some knowledge that is, you know, trapped in that little body, in your mind, in your heart, that is going to sort of push you forward into your growth, okay? And it's going to help you assist other people. This person that you are probably with is a pathological liar. And they're worried about something that you may find out, okay? For a lot of you, you're hoping for a new home, because it's going to be unexpected income, okay? Unexpected income. And, you know, last but not least, just remember that the universe, God, Vishnu, whoever you aspire to, Allah, they are going to help you rise like the phoenix. You will be rising, and you will be going through a major, major transformation, which is exactly what's been happening. You are learning a lot, you know. Don't think that, for a lot of you, if you're thinking, you know, have I made the right decision? You know, the way I always see it is that, you know, whether you turn right or left, there's always going to be blessings, and there's always going to be challenges, and there's always going to be guidance, okay? So whether you make that right turn or left turn, it really, not that it doesn't matter, but because the universe always has our back, there's always certain things that the universe will provide and give you, just like the universe will always test you on things that you need to learn. So, you know, the direction is not as important as the destination and the journey, if that makes sense. Okay, let's see. What advice do you have for the collective? Please and thank you. What advice do you have for the collective? Please and thank you. Listen, okay? listen. You're being asked to listen to your inner voice. It's been guiding you to do something or say something, and it's time to act on its wisdom. So listen, okay? One more, please and thank you. Okay, two more. Warrior spirit. So for a lot of you, you do have that warrior spirit, and this is why you keep going, going, and going. Your relentless commitment to challenges approaches life as a personal battle, here to master your forceful nature, okay? So for a lot of you, you may even come from a long line of warriors, okay? You know, whether maybe even movies about war or tribes, Vikings, native culture. That is something that always has attracted you. And you're going to be blessed, okay? You're going to be rewarded and recognized for all the hard work and sacrifices that you've made throughout your life, okay? Let's see. What messages do you have for the collective? Please and thank you. What other messages do you have for the collective at this time? Please and thank you. Danger is approaching. So let's see. A sense of foreboding fills the air and weighs on your mind. Okay, so for a lot of you, you're just thinking over and over like, oh my God, what's going to happen now? If I make this decision, is this going to go right? Is this not going to go right? So you need to kind of like silence your mind a bit, okay? And there may be a lot of hidden fears because of a lot of past woundings, okay? So you need to kind of like take stock of where you are right now. You're not the same person that you were 2 weeks. You're not the same person you were 2 months. And you're definitely not the same person that you were 2 years. So there's a lot that you have done in, this span of time that has made you grow. And so you are not going to make the same mistakes again, okay? Thank you. Digital detox. So for a lot of you, maybe you're spending too much time, on the computer, on your phone, on your tablet, maybe watching too much Netflix. So you need to sort of step back, okay? Because there's something that you are neglecting that you need to kind of put a little bit more emphasis on. For some of you, it may even be the kids, okay? And for some of you, it just may mean that you're just, neglecting a certain aspect of your life. Distraction, okay? So there's something that you are being distracted. So there's something, so what I see in this card, okay, so for some of you, okay, I'm just getting this, that you need to kind of pay attention when you are on the road. Put down that phone, stop driving, stop texting, okay, because you may be distracted, and for some of you, it may mean, a fender bender or something like that. So you need to be careful. For others of you, it's just a general distraction of life. What are you're being distracted from doing? Are you being distracted from finishing that course? Are you distracted at work? Are you distracted at home by a friend, neighbor? Are you ruminating over past mistakes? What is it that is actually distracting you at this point? Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna do this first. What messages do you have for the collective at this time? Please and thank you. What other messages do you have for the collective at this time? Please and thank you. Let's see. Soulmates. So for a lot of you, you are dealing with a soulmate. So it could be the new person that's a soulmate, or your ex was a soulmate, and this is why there's still a lot of turmoil there, because there's a strong, very strong attraction. For some of you, you've been carrying around a lot of bottled up emotions, which is why, I just got that for some of you, this is why you've been having a lot of headaches or a lot of sleepless nights, because you are not speaking up on something that you really need to speak up on, okay? You're not sharing what you need to share with others. And, you know, not everyone has a best friend or a supportive team. So sometimes it can be harder for some to do that. So, you know, I hope and pray that you do find someone that you're able to kind of share those woes with and not be judged, okay? It feels like someone wants you to tread lightly, that someone is trying to sort of scare you into either a decision or hold you. Oh God, I heard contempt of court. So for some of you, this may be the reason why maybe you're having a hard time, or finances have been a little bit shaky. Maybe you're going to court over something. For some of you, you know, this may have been such a rough ride for you. Maybe you lost a child at some point, and it's still something that, you know, you do think about often. And for others, you know, you feel, I think what Spirit is also trying to warn you about is that there may be someone that you know or know of that may plan a sneak attack, okay? They may plan a sneak attack, and they're trying to kind of give you the heads up. This person, you know, they want you to fear them, but Spirit is saying that's not the case. They're not going to do anything. They just, you know, they want to show up as the loud person in the room. This person is greedy. This person may have come in between a divine union. Yep, and this person is definitely an energy vampire. So energy vampire came out twice. So either A, is the same person, or there may be two energy vampires in your life, okay? This person doesn't realize that you have spiritual authority, okay? This person is not thinking straight, I'm hearing, because you are definitely someone that is connected, okay? This person just thinks that, you know, they could heal by skipping steps and doing things that they're not supposed to. And what I mean by skipping steps, you know, maybe they may feel bad about certain things, but they're not exactly going to say, hey, you know, this is what I did. This person may want you back in a karmic cycle. And they are sending monitoring spirits, okay? This person may also be trying to steal either finances from you, or may have stolen money from you in the past, okay? So just, you know, be careful. But you are being protected. Again, you are being protected. You are being protected. So don't worry too much about it. I think Spirit's just saying, hey, you know, heads up, this is what's happening. And they know that you've cried about this, okay? They are well aware that you have cried about this. You know, maybe your ex or their ex was trying to get pregnant. Okay. But you and your finances are going to be fine. Okay. You and your finances are going to be fine. So don't worry too much about it. Let's see what advice does Spirit have for you. What advice do you have for the collective, please? And thank you. Thank you so much. Right now, you feel a little bit conflicted and you feel defeated with a lot of the things that have happened in your life, okay? And Spirit just wants you to keep going and to keep growing, okay? Because you are the authority right now of this story. Just protect your crown chakra. Because you have gained a lot of wisdom from this. You have gained a lot of wisdom. You will gain a lot of stability. A lot of knowledge. A lot of faith. Yeah. And right now you are spiritually strong to handle anything and everything that comes your way. Okay? Yep. Even though you have some obstacles and challenges, your spirit guides are there with you, okay? You are very fertile at this time, and fertility could mean anything. Obviously, it could mean physical, you know, being physically fertile, which will mean, you know, an actual birth. But it could be the birthing of new ideas, new concepts, new ways of thinking, a new life for yourself, okay? Thank you. And they realize that you have gone through a lot of emotional loss, okay? They do realize this, and they know that, you know, they know that they've asked for a lot of patience from you, okay? But they haven't left your side. For a lot of you, you need to take care of your sacral chakra. And for some of you, again, you're overthinking and you're mentally conflicted about a situation or choice, okay? One more. Throat chakra. So I think for a lot of you, you may just need, yeah, because you're going to be gaining harmony. For a lot of you, I think what will work best for you is a chakra realignment. For those of you, you know, who go on YouTube a lot, there's a lot of different channels that offer that could realign your entire chakra. You know, meditate, pray, go outside, you know, go outside in fresh air, just go to the beach, go somewhere where you're not used to going. Even if you're spending too much time in the office, go to the park. If you drive by a park, just get out of the car, even if it's for 5 minutes. Just, you know, sit there or walk through the park and just, you know, feel that sunshine in your face. You need to do something new, okay? You need to kind of move some of this stagnant energy that's just sitting there, okay? Let's see what Spirit wants to tell you. All right. What is the last message for the collective? Please and thank you. Remain positive, okay? Just remain positive at this time. Thank you. And let go. One more, please. One more. Thank you. And within the next few weeks, okay? So perhaps within the next few weeks, you will hear an answer from either your significant other, or certain things that you've been waiting for will be more evident for you in the next few weeks. So I hope this message resonated with you. Please hit share and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Take care.